beginning. So we're here. This is our rig. It says sold on it, so that's a good indication. We've got the check in hand. Is it ours? It is ours. It has our last name on it. That is so cool. So we're going in to do the deed. We've got the check here to buy this beast.
It's so clean.
Yes, they detailed it and did a very good job. So we're excited to go talk with everyone, and then we'll clue you guys in on exactly what it is and then everything that has to go with it. What are you thinking so far? I think it's exciting.
You guys are gonna have fun.
Hey guys, so I don't know exactly when this segment is going to air and which video it's going to air in, but I at least wanted to document the process of installing our Equator washer and dryer, our stackable washer and dryer in our RV. So Selena and I opted to go with a washer and dryer in the RV unit, obviously, to hopefully simplify washing clothes and deal with that task and make it a lot easier for us on the road. So I'm sure future Ben has some insight on if that was a good decision or not, but at least today I want to go through and at least document putting this in our unit and drilling the daunting 4-inch hole to vent the dryer out of the RV. So stay tuned, it's going to be cool. So like I said, our unit came with washer and dryer hookups. So this being the hot water and the cold water, obviously, and then the drain for your washer. And then it has your 110 outlets here for your dryer, as well as a 110 outlet for your washer. And that is the center line hole for the 4-inch hole that we're going to be drilling to the exterior of our RV to vent out the dryer. Alright guys, so I have the 4-inch drill bit chucked in here. I'm shaking, I'm nervous, but the dryer vent location, they put a center line there. So I'm just going to take their word for it that that is where it's supposed to go, and we're just going to go for it. So it's on the manufacturer if it's, you know, drilling through something that it shouldn't be drilling through. So here we go, and I guess here goes nothing. Alright, the guy at the store said high speed, low pressure, let the blade do the work. So here we go. Oh God, oh God. Okay, we're gonna back out a minute. We're through. We're through. And we cut a power cord, great. Well, that's awesome.
Are you serious, Ben?
Okay, that's good?
Yep.
Alright, so I don't know if you caught it on the last clip, but unfortunately the wires that were run for the receptacles came a little bit into the zone that they advertised for drilling. So I don't think they cinched them up as tight as they should have, but we'll be able to splice those if there's any issues, and then that'll be all good to go. But I tucked the wires out of the way, so now I'm just going to go back at it from this direction. We should be good to go. Wowza! Woohoo! Yeah, baby!
Okay.
Good to go. Remember how I said that we did cut the wires? Selena has some good news about the 2 cut wires.
We plugged in my hair thing to see if it works, because the other day we did my hair, or last night actually, we went out to a wedding and we did my hair, and that's the first time we even plugged anything in and used it in here, and it worked.
It worked. She prayed, it worked.
Yeah.
So now we just have to wrap it up with some electrical tape and we'll be good to go. Awesome. So we went with this low profile metal flap door for our dryer vent. I think it's going to be the most aerodynamic. It's going to look the cleanest. It's also going to prevent it from any pests or bugs or anything getting in there. So I'm going to put a clear bead of silicone around the outside that should seal it from any rain, and then we'll put some additional silicone around the outside. On the back of it, we're going to seal it with a dryer coupling, and then it should be good to go from any of the water elements. There you go. Seat it on in there. and now we'll go see you on the inside. Alright, so we have the silicone on the outside there, and I've got a flat blade here, so I'm going to put this coupler over top of here first, and then I'm going to put this guy in here, seat it all together, and then it'll be good to go. Have that. A little bit more until this. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted. The feet need to drop. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Look, we got like an inch. We got
oh
an inch.
my gosh. Yeah, they said that we would not be able to have the shelf there if we had them at the Nature in the RV install a washer and dryer for us.
A couple of the reasons why we decided to tackle assembling and installing a washer and dryer in our RV ourselves was I installed one in our house, so I didn't think it would be too much different, and it wasn't. Installing one too much different here, but also they were going to charge us about $800 in labor costs just to put this guy in here. They said they were going to have to put it through a window or something crazy. We were able to put it right through the door and right into the slot just by taking this little piece of molding off. So we saved $800, and also we were able to pick the washer and dryer that we wanted to use as opposed to just going with the one that they wanted to use. So we decided to do it that way, and it was actually pretty simple. All right, so putting the bracket on this thing was probably about $750 of the $800 worth of the cost to put this thing in. I'm guessing because I am sweaty, I'm tired, and that was just an absolute bear to put in like this big of space. My hips hurt, my knees hurt. It's exposing my young old age. So we did it. They're installed. We got the dryer up here, washer down below, and we did a test run on the dryer. I'll do it for you guys here. Turning the power on and then starting it. So the dryer's running, and if you follow me outside, you can see our dryer vent. We might put a little bit less strong magnet on because you need to kind of give it a tap, and then it opens up. It's venting out. All right, so we feel pretty accomplished. We did it. Got the door back on here, so it's all solid and ready to go. And then behind door number 2, we've got the washer and dryer. So, like I said, future Ben and Selena are gonna know if that was a smart decision to put it in the RV or not. If we're happy that we're using it and happy that we did that instead of using laundromats around the way, but we are happy that we made a decision to put it in there ourselves and save a little bit of money along the way. So that's how we did it, and yeah, on to the next adventure. All right, and on to my next task of the day. Selena has me assembling our shoe rack that is gonna hang on the door over there for the washer and dryer. So we're gonna have all of our shoes organized there. And then Selena is so graciously organizing all of the clothes as she gets blinded with these new awesome organizers that she got off of Amazon. So we're excited to see how those work and go from there. And look at this guy settling into the RV just way too well. Today is the day that I decided to break out our Greystone grill. Our Palomino Puma is equipped with this cool little Greystone griddle that you can use for like pancakes, different breakfasts, and cool stuff like that. So today's the day that I wanted to break it out, and there's a seasoning process that goes with these griddles, like a Blackstone or a Greystone. So I've started with step number 1 of the seasoning process of pretty much just putting oil on top of here and cooking it all off. And as you can see, it's smoking behind me, so it's cooking off of that material, and then I have to do it 2 more times, and then we should be good to go because I'm getting hungry and I want some pancakes for today, and so does Selena. So my goal is to get this guy seasoned up so we can have pancakes, and as you can see, the sun's above us, so it's well into lunchtime. After 3 rounds of seasoning, the griddle is kicking. We're doing our first inaugural eating on here, so we're going to be doing a little bit of pancakes per usual on the Greystone with a little bit of potatoes, as well as, you can't go wrong with bacon. You gotta have bacon with everything, but so far so good. This thing is amazing. Can't wait to get some pancakes on here.
This guy went to the vet today. Actually, they both went to the vet today and got all updated shots and everything for the year-long trip. So he doesn't want to be touched or bothered, which is nothing like him.
Let's see if we can't get the inaugural flip on camera here. Oh, I burnt him. Oh no. That one's gonna be mine. If you burn your pancake, just ends up being the guy's.
You got a new toy? What is this? What is that? Bam! Bam! Look at yours! Oh, you got a teddy! Oh.
Come on, Dumbo.
Alright. Ready for our big trip. We just pulled out of our house. No longer have a house. This will be our new house. Can't believe it.
So crazy.
We're doing it!
Alright, Selena's been in the back of the camper for way too long. Let's see what she's up to. She's been doing something. Babe, what are you working on?
I don't know. I decided to get these things on Amazon before we ever decided to camp because I figured if there was a lot of dirt, it would track a lot of it, but I haven't figured out how to put them on yet. And then today we went to the store and we saw these because these are a little chunky and I think these are going to be nice too, so I don't really know, especially for the one on here. I don't know what I'm doing. I would call this, Ben would call this MacGyvering. And then I'm putting this here and this here, and I don't know.
Looks like we're figuring it out as we go. So the reason that we're doing all this here is definitely for those two fools behind you.
Like, it's disgusting. Look at how dirty it is. Sand everywhere in Michigan, so you're gonna constantly get sand all over the bed, and I gotta get used to that.
And on the menu tonight, being that it is our first night camping, we had to do something that hits a little bit close to home. We wanted to do a comfort food. It's a little bit cold out on the water up here on Lake Michigan in Mackinac, so we decided to go for white chicken chili. It's an absolute favorite. Selena loves it. It's her favorite soup that I make. So we've got all of the seasonings here, all of our wet ingredients here, and we decided to get a little goofy with it and go with Kentucky Fried Chicken for the chicken. So we're going to shred that up. It should add a weird, unique flavor to it. I usually do rotisserie chicken, but it was pretty hard to find a rotisserie chicken up here in Mackinac. We went to a couple different stores, didn't we, babe? And like, it was no rotisserie chicken to be found. So we're going to go with KFC, the Colonel's favorite, and see how that turns out. Should be good, and we'll see how she goes. One thing that's cool and special about this white chicken chili is right before we left our house in Traverse City, we did our final harvest of all of our garden goods. So some of these peppers here and a yellow pepper as well, and then we also harvested these 3 little cute onions. If you've ever seen onions in the store, obviously they're quite a bit larger than this, but 3 of the onions should equal 1 normal onion. But it's just cool to be able to use your own harvested goods, put it in here, and I'm sure it's going to taste just a little bit better.
Parks,
Yeah.
so they're not full hookup sites, but always on your way in, there's a place to fill up.
Yep. Cool.
3 weeks later.
What you doing, babe?
You know, just washing dishes in the communal sink. You know?
Why communal sink?
I don't know. Why, babe? I think you messed up on something on our very first campsite.
So there's a reason why we're not using our sink. I booked a campsite. It said no sewer. I guess no sewer means no water hookups as well. So we're going a little bit more into it here with the communal sink, but next time we'll just make sure it says water hookups. Fair enough?
I think that's fair.
Unfortunately, something we were excited about was seeing the stars up here at Wilderness, because apparently it is one of the best places to see the stars because there's no light pollution at all. And if you can't tell by the weather behind us, it has been raining consistently, so I think we're going to strike out on seeing the stars here, but we'll see plenty more stars where we're going. Final walk at Wilderness. As you can see, it's a little chilly out. Someone's cold. It's windy. Lots of dogs everywhere. Very dog friendly park, which is super cool. Dogs are having an absolute
Since it's
blast.
our first time, we thought it was cool because our neighbor's dog was barking when we first pulled in, and I was like, hey, bear with us because it's our first time and our dogs are probably gonna bark a lot, and they like didn't, so that's awesome.
Yeah, it made it a lot more comfortable moving in knowing that we weren't like the ones that were at least producing the most noise.
It's, I don't even know, a camper lending library. It's so cute. The book nook.
That was super cool. I guess this place has a little book nook for kids.
Huh?
And they've got a spot that you can rent games, turn back games. This is amazing. We've got the big lake. Can't beat a big lake, and the wind is coming right off that sucker, just right into our face. Up in the air, Selena's got the wheel. Look at the views here. Spectacular. Crossing the bridge with the house.
So scared.
She's killing it. So we have found a kids' kingdom cove with all kinds of the coolest stuff. If anyone from Traverse City remembers Kids Cove, rest in peace, Kids Cove. Very similar. Kids Cove was a spot in Traverse City that got torn down for lead paint in the wood. It doesn't smell like lead. First fire of the trip. Feels so good. Feels so much more authentic. But we did not opt for firewood. We are burning all of the leveling legs in the leveling system for our trailer because we were able to get into a Camping World today and picked up a set of leveling blocks. So that's pretty exciting. We're already upgrading the arsenal, and the first campfire feels great. Selena's off getting the dogs all situated. They had dinner, so they're doing their business now, exploring. We're at Gladstone Bay, and it's really sweet. It's really cool here. We have the water right over there, a little bay, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So could not be happier, and that's what we're up to right now. First fire. What are your thoughts?
It's beautiful.
What are your thoughts on Gladstone?
I love it here. It's really, really cute and quaint. The water's beautiful. I just like it.